Hey there guys, and welcome to another tutorial from helpvid.net. So in this Dreamweaver tutorial we're going to finish things up with our contact page. So I'm just going to come over to Dreamweaver tutorials, and as you can see here we have a little mini series of tutorials that's all regarding creating a contact page. Now first off, we actually have two tutorials creating the actual forum itself. And then we have two different options. You can actually go down the route of hand coding the PHP script, and we have 4 tutorials on the hand coding the script, or you have this tutorial here, which is the contact form PHP quick method, which is just a quick download or a quick cut and paste. And then lastly, to validate that actual form. So this tutorial is covering the quick method PHP script. So I'm just going to zoom out. Now if we come over to the home page at helpvid.net, and if we scroll down here, contact form PHP script, I'll also put this next to this tutorial at the website. I'll place a link underneath where you can directly download this file. So we just come to contact form PHP script. Now we've got two options. We can cut and paste this PHP here and just paste it into our own document, or we can download the file here by just clicking download file and show in folder. We'll just extract that here, and what that is just a contact form process.php. So I'm just going to click that and open it up here in Dreamweaver, and we'll just go through it together. So there will be a couple of things you will need to change. First off, these notes here, /**, this kind of yellowy text, that can be deleted. This is just notes for notes I've put in there to keep you guys right. So this here must be named the same name as the file. So because my file is named contact form process, I must have my email subject as contact form process. Those two must match. So if you've named your actual file web contact page.php, then you put the email subject as web contact page. Do not put in the .php. And then we'll just scroll down here. The webmaster, you obviously need to change this with your own email address, but keep the small hyphens, so the only thing you're taking out is your email address will go here, and you're replacing that with your own email address. So if we scroll down further, we can see here that we have a 3-second refresh rule, and that is after the message saying that the email has been sent, we will return back to the website. So this is the return address, so you would need to return the visitors back to your own address. Obviously you can edit this CSS here to better suit your own website, just the colour, the font, the size, etc. And you can change this message here with your own kind of message. So I'm just going to go through a process of sending a message just now. Now what we'll see is send. There's the message, so you can change that and the CSS, and watch what happens. We return back to the website. So that is the return address. After 3 seconds we've returned back to the index page, and that is this line here on line 31 that's returning us back to the website. Really, I don't like returning people back to the contact page when they've sent a message. Basically they're done with the contact page. So that's really an easy way to get your contact page up and running. You just download this file, make sure this name here matches the actual name of your file. There is mine there, contact form process.php, and in here it says contact form process. Remember, no PHP. However, in your actual contact page itself, we'll just go over here and we'll look at this. The form action should be to contact form process.php. So on your actual forum itself, here is my forum here, on that actual forum you want the actual action to be to contact this file here, and you need to put in the PHP at this instance. So I'm going to go through a little thing here where a lot of people get in touch saying their forum isn't working for one reason or another, and the most common reason out there why people's forum doesn't work is because they add fields. So what a field is just this here. So the email, that's a field. Name, that's a field. Subject is a field. Where did you find us is a field. And comments is a field. So some people just download this, which is just a general email, name and comments. However, some people like to gather information like a phone number, and they like to gather information maybe like an address, so they may have address 1, address 2 for two separate lines obviously for an address, and what they do is they have that on their contact page, yet they have no variables. They have no variables whatsoever here, data variables or variables down here to actually gather that information. So it's your PHP script, guys, that's actually forwarding the information. So if you have a field on here, for instance subject, then you would need to come over to the contact forum process. Very easy to do. We'll just copy that, we'll just paste that in there, and we'll just put in subject, and we'll do the same here. Then we would need to come down here beside comments, just copy that, hit return, and again this one's got a capital S, and then also just change it in there. So that's me added a field to my actual forum. So I've then added the variables to the PHP so that the PHP can gather that information, because as this forum is by default, the one you've just downloaded is only going to gather a name, an email and comments. If you want to gather more information, you need to add the variables, just 2 lines, one up here and one down here. Now it's very important that the name matches the page, so if I come across here we can see subject, so I'm going to come to code view, and as you can see my subject field actually has the name subject, so they need to match either the name or in this case up here ID. You can see here we have the name as name, we have the email name as email, we have the subject name as subject, and we have the select, where did you find us, just as a simple find. So I would then come over there and do the same for find. One last thing, it's very important, is if you can look at the structure of the forum, the first field is email, the second field is name, and the third field is subject. The PHP script needs to follow that generic order. So the first piece of information the actual PHP script is going to collect is the email, then it's looking for the name, then it's looking for the sub. So it just needs to follow order, follow suit. So whatever comes first, second and third on your actual page, then it needs to come first, second and third on your actual contact forum process.php. So again, it's one simple error here and the forum won't work. The most important thing is to make sure these names match up. Whatever you're calling your script, well, you've downloaded this script from helpvid.net, I'm assuming, so your actual forum is named contact forum process.php. So the only thing you would do is make sure that your forum action is to contact forum process.php, and you will not need to alter the script because it already has contact forum process in here. The only thing you would need to alter is, as we went through before, your own email address, the return address where you would like to return to after the message has been sent, message appears, and there's the message there. So I hope that's helped, guys. Thanks for watching this tutorial. Until the next time, please drop by the website helpvid.net and stay safe.